just pulled away from our house about 15 minutes ago, and we are driving to Southern California, not Southern California, that would be a different trip. We're driving to Southern Colorado for about 10 days in some cabins. We're going to hope to do some backpacking while we're there and celebrating our 20th anniversary. We're excited, and something different for this trip. We decided we're going to go old school, and we are using paper maps. We got, I kind of collect old maps, and we just thought, you know, with all the breakdown of society that seems looming, it would just be kind of a fun little easy challenge for ourselves to try to make the whole trip without any GPS, and to just use our intuition and our maps to make good decisions and get all the way there and back, and just see how we do. So I think the trickiest part of that could be when we want to go to a Walmart, or if we need to find a gas station out in the middle of nowhere, but we'll see how we do.
Bent over their instruments, 300 fertilizers were plunged as the director of hatcheries and conditioning entered the room in the scarcely breathing silence.
This is a song for those who wait, for those who can celebrate, those who always know the way, those who would never say, I make you feel bad cause it's full moon, I make you feel bad cause I hate myself. Those who call you on your phone and know what to say without any help. And I guess it goes somewhat like this. Are you sure you love me in the middle of the night? When the darkness that's
That was a pathetic sign, but that pathetic sign was telling us that we're in New Mexico. Crazy story. We were going through this little town called Texline, really original city name, and right on the Texas-New Mexico border, and he asked how far it was to the next city, and I said, and I did the math on the map, and it said it was about 81 miles. So he said, I'm gonna stop to go to the bathroom. So we get in line to go to the bathroom, and behind us, in line, are Doug's two twin cousins. And we had no idea, and they had no idea. And because of the masks, Doug had to ask, like, are you guys Jake and Josh? And so anyway, we ended up visiting with his cousins, who he hasn't seen in years, in a gas station bathroom. Yeah, their parents are the ones that own these cabins that we're going to, and so they were just coming back from there, and we're going up there, and so it's kind of wild.
Small world.
Small world. Good little visit. It's cool. We're starting to see just the hint of some bigger hills and things, but they're still far off in the distance. So we got to go through a little bit the tippy corner of New Mexico, and then we'll get up toward southern Colorado.
'Cause I'm not one of those who wait, and I cannot celebrate, and I always forget the way because of a musician's brain. Yeah, take a look at the PET scan, seen by hippocampus, it is shaped like a 2012 10 drum set, and that's where it lives my pain. And are you sure you love me in the middle of the night? When the darkness that's living outside makes its way in my mind. Are you sure you'll tell me that I'm gonna be okay?
Well, my ears are popping. We're going higher and higher. We're about to cross over into Colorado, and it looks pretty stunning.
And are you sure you love me in the middle of the night? darkness that's living outside makes its way in my mind. Are you sure you'll tell me that I'm gonna be alright?
The Gamma Butler left them to themselves. Helmholtz laughed aloud. It's more like a caffeine solution party than a trial, he said, and let him...
It does look dusty over there. There's definitely either...
There's a lot of dust.
Heat.
At God, my dear young friend. Ridge made a grimace, but he was to become reconciled to them in course of time.
That's the river that we're probably going to do a backpacking trip and go to the headwaters of. It's called the Conejos River. So it's all along here where we're driving through to get to Platoro.
Why didn't you take some soda? Get away!
We just got out for just a second and we both noticed how hard it is to breathe. So we're definitely gonna have to acclimate for at least a day before trying to do backpacking. We might do a day trip and see how we do on that and then decide if we're up for backpacking. We're about to pull up to the cabins, but I just wanted to report that we did make it all the way here without the use of GPS. And we used paper maps and then also directions that we had written down for the final little leg of the trip. But good little exercise, and it actually was really simple and easy, and we should do it more often. Not rely on everything that's modern and get too used to comfort to where we stop paying attention. Whoa. We're sitting down to some burgers from his aunt's restaurant and lodge. So I'm gonna sit here by the river, enjoy our burgers for a while. So this is our cabin. It's really sweet and quaint. It's got a bedroom, small bathroom, little closets, and a little kitchenette. Table, fridge, and then out here, this is where we just ate dinner, right down there. We have this out here. Lovely view. We're gonna see how far we can get up this trail. It's 7:30 and the sun is going down. Our cabins are right over there that way.
About 60 degrees right now.
We're just gonna see how far we can get. We're trying to get our lungs acclimated to the altitude. So we figure we'll just walk for 15 or 20 minutes up and then back to the car. He's got the timer going.
This is a song for those who wait, for those who can celebrate, those who always know the way, those who would never say, I make you feel bad cause it's full moon, I make you feel bad cause I hate myself, those who call you on your phone and know what to say without any help. And I guess it goes somewhat like this. Are you sure you love me in the middle of the night, when the darkness that's living outside makes its way in my mind? Are you sure you'll tell me that I'm gonna be okay?
So what do you think? This is mini hike number 1, altitude wise.
It was difficult coming up, but we slowed our pace and stopped a few times.
We're drinking lots of water.
It's a lot easier going down.
Yeah. It's like a piece of cake going down.
And then when we arrived, I had a headache, probably because of the altitude, but I took some medicine and feeling better now.
I think tomorrow we're gonna try a day hike with like somebody said there's a like 2.5 miles. Is that what she said?
Something like that.
2.5 mile hike not far from here that goes to a waterfall. So we might try that with day packs so that we get a sense of what we can do with a little more weight on our backs at this altitude.
Yeah.
Get a little more acclimated before we try anything backpacking trip wise.
Cause I'm not one of those who wait, and I cannot celebrate, and I always forget the way because of a musician's brain. Yeah, take a look at the PET scan, seen by hippocampus, it is shaped like a 2012 10 drum set, and that's where it lives my pain. And are you sure you love me in the middle of the night, when the darkness that's living outside makes its way in my mind? Are you sure you'll tell me that I'm gonna be okay?